What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Retro Bowl. No QB. Currently have no injuries. Let me see. Yeah, you're still good. Okay. Well, now we have the 10-4 Arizona Cardinals in our way to staying undefeated. Let's see if we have enough to keep our undefeated record, or if Arizona was too much. But anyways, what did we hold them? We held them to a field goal. All right. Makes this first drive a bit more relaxing. Maybe not, because I can't move out of the middle of the field for some reason. All right. Okay. 6-yard pickup. Missed one tackle. I saw the missed tackle and I thought it was a broken tackle. He just failed to get the tackle in the first place. Stewart with a 10-yard pickup there. I forget how terrible it is trying to throw without a star quarterback. It is terrible. Darius, nice pickup. Stewart, I'm going to throw it to Stewart. And 15-yard pickup. Nice. Now let's see. I didn't even see your name. I think it's Darius. I overthrew him. It is Darius. And I didn't overthrow him. I just threw it high. It was a high point when I didn't need it. I'll go back to Darius. He is actually killing it right now. And the high points are working. Okay, Lamb gets his second give of the game. And almost a touchdown. If I was faster at reacting than the CPU, then that would have been a touchdown. But it seems computers have faster reaction times than a human. Surprise! Of course it does. It's a freaking computer. And straight to Lamb. Nice. And there we go. First touchdown of the game goes to Lamb, the running back. But he didn't run it in. He caught it. Let's see if we can hold him to another field goal or... Yep, we do. Alright, so we still have the lead. Let's see if we can extend it to 14-6. Of course, it is still a one-possession game if they go for a 2-point, which, guessing by previous experiences, they're going to go for the 2-point. So, it's really not that big of a lead. 8 points is practically 7 points, unless they miss the 2-point, but most of the time they don't. I'm going to throw it to Stewart. Got a one-on-one situation there. I like the odds. Alright. I'm going to give the give to Lamb. And 7-yard pickup by Lamb. Not too bad, not too bad. I think that puts him around 5 yards per carry. Or something like that. 4 yards maybe. Because he had the He had the 4-yard and the 3-yard. Runs. I'm going to give it back to Lamb through the air. 11-yard pickup now. Okay. I'm going to go back to Lamb, this time on the ground. A 6-yard pickup on the ground this time. Nice. I'm going to go back to him. He is hot. And not that kind. I mean, he's just the hot hand. It doesn't matter, it seems, when the football's in his hand, you're going to get yardage. It just seems the way it's working right now. I do not like it here to run. I don't know why, but it seems the closer you are to the end zone, the harder it is to run. Which, it's the exact opposite in real life. It is actually harder to pass in the end zone, but I guess that's hard to recreate when you have a bird eye view of a field. Of course, in Madden you can give yourself a player view, which I don't like using because it makes everything 10 times harder, but that's the point of it. I think the only time I ever used it, which I don't think they added it until 23, if I'm correct. They added the player view for career mode, which I used it in 23, so I'm pretty sure that was the first time they added it. I didn't play the other ones, but I'm pretty sure that's when they first added it. And I only used it for one of my career playthroughs, and that was for my safety, because it actually made it easier to see where the football was going in the air. It was harder to see players behind you, but that's normal. But you could track the football better, and it was easier to see what route players were running. It was easier to diagnose some things. So, I don't know. It was kind of like there were some ups and there were some downs to it. You couldn't see when someone was behind you, but if you pay attention, you would know there's someone behind you. You just wouldn't know how far. You would have to turn the screen to see behind you. But I actually preferred it that way. Not having to look behind me to see things, but having it in that first person kind of view, because it was easier to track the football, which meant more interceptions, which was pretty much what my build was for. And somehow, some way, I had 3 receivers in the area. Well, 2. I was exaggerating there. It was a 2v1, and somehow the defender tips it right to the other wide open safety for a pick 6 from the opposite 20. How in the world do you mess that up? Like, if that other receiver had just stayed with that safety, I don't think that's a pick 6. So I think if my other receiver was just dumb and didn't want to get involved in the play and up the odds, we actually would have got a better result. That just sounds stupid, but I mean, that's how it happened. If he had stayed in that area, maybe he catches it. Because then instead of one statistic going in, it is 2. It is 2 chances, not just 1. And I'm going to go back to Lamb here. He's having him a game, so I'm going to let him continue to try and piggyback this entire team. I mean, so far he's not doing terrible at it, so I'm going to let him continue to do so. Darius has also been very well, but that, except for the one mishap where he didn't catch a pass that he probably should have, which ended up in a pick 6. I mean, jeez. I mean, the odds of that happening are so low. The odds of having 2 against 1 and the ball being tipped directly to a defender that was left alone and completely left his priority, period, and just didn't give a crap at all. I mean, overthrew him. Okay, well, maybe Arizona's got this one. Maybe they do have enough. Maybe I am not good enough. Jesus. I said it to try and get people to click on the video. I didn't mean I was actually going to lose. Jeez. Now, well, it seems it was true. Maybe not, actually. Maybe we come back. Maybe we get a touchdown here and a 2-point, and somehow, some way, win this game. Maybe I got a miracle in my back pocket. Get out of bounds. It gives me maybe 1 or 2 plays. I need Darius on a streak. They're not going to give it to me, though. I overthrew him. And the ball bounced off the ground there. Hello? I think it's over. I think I threw another interception. Well, I'll take the field goal and be happy with it. We lose. God. 2 interceptions. You can't really expect to win a game and throw 2 interceptions. Oh, come on, man. I'm going to say that one was on me because it was. 100% was on me. I mean, defense actually played good despite their stats looking terrible. You have everything, you just can't tackle. Okay. Well, Arizona did hand us our first loss of the season. Unfortunate, but we have Pittsburgh, who is, I think, another high-powered team. Not quite as high-powered as Arizona. But if we meet Arizona again, it's going to be in the Retro Bowl, Super Bowl, whatever you want to call it. So, we probably won't get our revenge on Arizona, unfortunately. We got the 8-7 Pittsburgh Steelers and the 10-5 Jacksonville Jaguars to go through. So 2 very high-powered opponents before the playoffs. We can probably only afford to lose one of those if we want the number 1 spot for the playoffs so we can get a break. So we'll see what happens in those next 2 games. But that'll do it for this one. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when and what I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.